so I have finally managed to get a mask. It's a lot better than the tubes. I'm not puking in the mask. So that's good. I guess I'll show you my other breathing treatments in a bit. A good 15 minutes of this every 6 hours. So yeah.
Alright, so every time I get done using my mask, my hoses, anything, I have to wipe them down with alcohol pads. It may not seem like a big deal, but when you have to use everything 3 times a day, you go through a lot of alcohol pads. See? 1 pad, just for my mask. Nebulizer adapter, which I have to then take apart and clean out the insides. So much fun. So I have to literally do that every time. That was 2 pads just then. Again. It doesn't seem expensive like the pads aren't. They're probably like $3, $6. $3 for the 100 pack and like $6 for the 200 pack. That's not too bad. And I always have to make sure to run the tube again to make sure I get any excess condensation out. I was really lucky the hospital gave me extra nebulizers, because my insurance apparently only covers 2 of them a year, and it's not the nebulizer, it's the tubes, the adapters for them or whatever, and my insurance only covers it like once every 6 months, I guess. Like I get 3 a year total, which the tubes, they get really gross really quick, you know, within a month, especially if you're using it 3 to 4 times a day. So I was lucky that the hospital was kind enough to give me some extra ones whenever I was in, because I have really bad pneumonia. What else? Okay. You want to hold this a second? This is another breathing treatment I have to do 5 times a day. These are albuterol inhalers. They cost about however many puffs you get in them. So 64 puffs, about $64. My other albuterol inhalers I used to get were about 120 puffs, which was about $127. But I have to use this 3 times a day with my diamond chamber. That is not fun. And again, mouthpieces. All my mouthpieces have to be wiped off. So, a lot of alcohol swabs a day. Alrighty, what's the next thing that I have to do? Oh yeah, this is kind of important. I have to make sure it's down at the very bottom. You see the red, the yellow, and the green? Anytime that my breathing is below the yellow and the red, I'm advised to go to the emergency room immediately. I have pneumonia and I have severe asthma, so I have to puff on this 3 times a day to see how my breathing is. I'm lucky. Got in the yellow today. And again, another alcohol swab. My other breathing exercise I have to do this 3 times a day, 5 reps a day. It looks a little silly, but I'm supposed to get it right here on the 15. I have to get it above that, and I have to keep it in between these 2 lines. So, that's peachy. Alrighty. Oh, and I can barely even get it up to the 15.
Hear that, folks? She can barely get it up.
Oh, that's pathetic. That was what, 2? Three. 2. The 4, was that 4? Oh, that was my best one yet. Okay. And then again, alcohol swab. Alrighty. So this is the medicine that I'm supposed to take. And I left the hospital about 3.5 weeks ago. I'm supposed to use these. This is the medicine that I have to put in to my nebulizer or whatever. It's Albuterol. I don't know if you... Anyways. But I'm supposed to use that 3 to 4 times a day. They supply 60 in a box. I'm almost out. But it's $54 a box, and I simply don't have that. Yeah. I guess that's about it. Hold on. I forgot all about my other medical supplies for my breast, and not my asthma or pneumonia. Okay, so I had the surgery about 3.5 weeks ago. I have another 2.5 weeks of healing. I'm supposed to change my breast, both breasts, 3 times a day. With these, there's 25 in a box. That means I go through 6 a day. These are actually $66 a box. It's outrageous. Because I have to change my packing, my breast, 3 times a day, I go through about 1 bottle of this, 2 to 3 days, depending on how much packing we use. It's about $10. These gauze pads, they're not relatively expensive, but I go through about 6 a day. There's 100 in a box. So, and then little Q-tip applicator thingies, so they can stuff the gauze in and everything else. But I was so completely short on medical supplies that I wasn't even able to change my dressings 3 times a day. I was changing them maybe once or twice because that's all I had the bandages for. Until St. Vincent de Paul Church was kind enough to buy me 2 boxes of these. And some iodoform and some gauze pads, which was extremely helpful. And then they bought some fruit throughout the house and vegetables because, well, I'm on a lot of nausea pills, and it's really hard to hold down anything processed at all. Yeah. Anyways, fruits and vegetables, because they're fresh, they're not processed, it's easier just for my stomach to handle. That's about it. Yeah. I have saline, but the saline isn't that expensive for a big bottle. It's like $3 or $5, and it lasts a long time. Medical gloves, you know. I wish you all the best, and I'm grateful for any help from anyone. Like the friends, you know, helping me with my hair, and like coming over with oils and like essential oils and vitamins and everything else. You're all beautiful people, and I wish you all the best, honestly. Like, Thank you for everything.